Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine, it's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys, we're just the good guys. Whoa.
Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast.
Josh, because we're topical, I thought that I would tell you that I recently watched a movie from the late 1990s that I have a feeling that you've seen, and I thought that we might discuss this great movie.
Okay.
Would you like to guess what I saw?
Late 1990s?
And it's a good movie. Like, I think critically acclaimed. I think you'll be impressed that I watched it.
Drama?
It should be a drama. I think it's technically classified as a dramedy, but it's a drama.
Okay, give me one of the stars.
DiCaprio.
Oh, Catch Me If You Can.
No. It's nicher than that. Or at least for me. I've seen Catch Me If You Can.
Late 90s dramedy. Late 90s Marvin's Room?
I haven't seen that.
Of course you haven't. Of course you haven't.
Maybe that's next. Maybe that's next. Okay, I'll give you another person who's in it, Josh. A young Johnny Depp. Maybe you haven't seen it. You haven't seen this great movie.
Are you talking about What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, I am.
It's not from the late 90s.
When's it from?
Like very early 90s, I think.
Is it? No, let me tell you why I know it, or I think it's late 90s. Because the other movie that I'm proud to say that I've seen that's DiCaprio is Basketball Diaries, which I believe was 1997, and I think they were the same age.
No, when did Titanic come out?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person. Okay, I think Gilbert Grape is late 90s.
It's 93.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, babe, doesn't work.
Josh,
does not work.
This movie?
Yeah.
This is a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
I cried. I laughed maybe when I shouldn't have. Oh, a young Johnny Depp reminds me of a young Craig Conover on his set to star in his new role in cinema. Wow. And today, imagine if a young, very, very talented Timothée Chalamet played an autistic kid.
Yeah, I don't know if you would be allowed to.
That's what I'm saying.
Anymore.
But how do we tell autistic stories? How do we do it?
You cast someone who's neurodiverse.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I saw this great movie. I thought that you'd be proud of me
It's
because I wasn't watching a bunch of slop. It was a great movie. The mother reminded me of myself. She's 550 pounds and she walks up the stairs and dies. And I just think that maybe like in another world could be how I go.
I think that's probably how you go. I see that for you. Your knees give out and then you... you literally curve yourself and it's on a spiral staircase, so it's really it's got some pizzazz. No,
I don't know the last time you saw the movie, but the best part, this is such, for those of you that haven't seen it, it is such a sad, but very good movie that also like, for whatever reason, John C. Reilly's in it. And it's like kind of funny while also being sad. And there's a scene where the mother is she's in her car and you just see that one side of the car is on the road and the other is so much higher because she's so fat. Oh, this is a work of art, Josh. This is a work of art, this movie.
It's an amazing movie. Leo is like 19 in it, and he's so damn good. This was like the succession of Leo. Marvin's Room was another one with Meryl Streep and Diane Keaton that he's amazing in. And then, of course, Basketball Diaries. And this was his early, like, the succession or the ascent of Leo. But Yeah, man, it's a great movie. My mom is actually like the mother from Gilbert Grape, and growing up, like she would say that.
Did she?
Yeah, dude, and that's straight up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's a lovely woman, very sweet,
Yeah, okay.
very sweet.
You know,
did your mother also consistently tell you how gorgeous she was? Because that also is in the movie. She makes sure that everybody knows that she was a beautiful woman before she got to the ripe weight of 550 pounds.
my mom. My mom in real life, and God bless her, because she's just like, she has like, and she is a beautiful woman, but sometimes she'll kind of, when you're
No cut Wednesdays.
no cut Wednesdays. Any 82-year-old person, any person in their 70s and 80s, and Nora Ephron, the great Nora Ephron, had an entire short story or a book called I Hate My Neck, because you start to really show your age in your neck. And for most of us, you get a little gizzard, right? A little turkey gobble. Mm-hmm. So my mother has a habit of, she'll pull the gizzard back and then she'll go, I am very attractive for my age. If I just didn't have this, I am very attractive. And I'm like, you're gorgeous, Mom. But yeah, or my mom, do you know the Mamas and the Papas?
Yes, I do.
Great band from the 60s and 70s. And Mama Cass, who was the singer, the lead singer of the Mamas and the Papas, was a brilliant, amazing performer. She happened to be a bit zoftic. She was overweight. And the lore is, and I think it actually happened, is she died by choking on a sandwich. Oh, so my mom has always said, I'm not going out like Mama Cass.
That's got to be it. I guess actually it's a pretty good way to go. You're eating I'm having pastrami, hot pastrami on rye, little bit of grilled onions, some Russian dressing. I take a couple of bites. It's delicious. And then I'm in a rush and I jam it all down and I pass away.
Yeah, it sounds lovely. Is it bad I don't like pastrami?
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay.
I don't believe you. I just don't believe that you've had pastrami in the right context. Where have you had pastrami? When and what didn't you like about it? Let's start there. Let's unpack it. Let's go back to the beginning.
I've always been a corned beef man. I think I know exactly what it is. And I had this realization as I was driving in the car yesterday. I could take or leave barbecue. And corned beef feels more cold cut Jewish adjacent. Pastrami feels like it's living in both worlds. And I went even deeper. And I realized what I don't like about barbecue is I don't like a sweet smoke. I don't like a smoky sweet. And I feel like pastrami is that.
I think that you haven't had good hot pastrami recently enough. I think that you've had something that perhaps had a little bit too much of a peppery rub that rubbed you the wrong way. No pun intended. And
Okay.
I think that a warm pastrami sandwich would knock your kishkas off. Speaking of which, Josh, because I knew that you'd say that we talked too much about Jewish food, I wanted to read you a beautiful review that somebody left. This must be an elderly woman because she thought she was leaving a review, but she emailed it to us.
Great.
But she thought that she was leaving a review.
Oh, love her. Love her.
I'm not sure where to send this. I tried to search for the spot to leave a review, but I gave up when I found your email. I will be brief, but it has to be said. You two are simply the most delightful podcast I've ever listened to. I drive a lot and spend so much of that time listening to you both and actually laughing out loud. I find myself trying to retell some of your stories. I love them so much. May Josh never stop imitating his mother and Ben's dad ever. This podcast is definitely not yucky. I rate it 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? P.S. More Cholent reviews. B.H. From Toronto. All my best, Joe.
Wow, Joey. I really thought that was a woman for some reason while you were reading it.
It could be Jolene. Jolene.
Jolene.
Please don't take her just because you can. She strikes me as a nice woman. I think she's 63 from Toronto. And if she isn't Jewish, she's adjacent.
There's no non-Jew asking for more cholent reviews.
You never know. Maybe she's a big fan of Kishka. She found it on a retreat. She came home and she said to her husband, John III, that he needs to learn how to make cholent. You never know.
That's like a Jew asking for, I want more hamon reviews. I love imagining fresh hamon.
Josh, my parents are currently in Ho Chi Minh City.
They're in Vietnam. Tell me about it. It's it's wonderful, Benjamin. I just had a banh mi. Can you?
They are so funny. They sent me a video that I'm going to send you. You know when you see those videos of the idiots going on rafts in caves that are way too low and
Sure.
you're like, oh my God, they're going to like hit their head and pass out and die. They did one of those.
Oh,
Literally, there's a video of my mom going, Bruce, duck, duck. And so they just arrived in Ho Chi Minh City. They can't figure out they can't get a grip on the time change at all. I'm getting calls at 4 a.m, 3 a.m. It's very simple. It is a 12-hour difference. So call me anytime after 7 p.m. your time. That's safe. That's 7 a.m. my time. Call me into the wee night. You guys are drinking they sent me a video. Apparently one of the attractions is you eat next to a train. There's a train that passes by and you're eating up on it. Call me after you almost get hit by the train and you're having bun mi.
right.
Wait a bit in the middle. That's it. Call me then when you're drunk as a skunk. No, they're calling me at 4 p.m. It's 4 a.m. But they're having a great time, Josh. These two adventurous. It's fantastic. They called me yesterday. They're like, we went on a cruise. Most of the people backed out. The ship fits 80 people. We were 6. I said, you weren't scared being alone on a cruise ship? They're like, no, Ben, it's beautiful here. It's fantastic. The chef can't cook, but the food fresh as anything. They told me that there are 50 million motorcycles in Ho Chi Minh City. They said it's the #1 mode of transportation, the motorcycle. And my mom was plotting that the floral district is open 24/7. So she went in the middle of the night, tulips, flowers, whatever it may be. And what else? I also got a relatively insensitive video of my dad in a robe in the Tokyo airport bowing, which I will send to you privately as well. I don't know. It's just like watching him do.
Honoring.
Like watching him do it. Yeah, he was trying to honor them for sure. But like you watch it and you're just offended. Like you just.
Benjamin, I went to bow, but because of my spine surgery, I just nodded heavily. I hope I wasn't disrespectful.
Hearing him say Ho Chi Minh City is unbelievable.
Ho Chi Minh.
Which they made sure to tell me was Saigon. And then this Ho Chi man came in on his white horse and freed Saigon from communism. And now it's mixed. Some still call it Saigon. Some call it Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, so that's an update on my parents. They're there for another 2 weeks.
Oh, I can't wait. Turns out I love pho. I love pho, Benjamin. And you know what? I've been going around saying, you think you love pho more than me? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I told your mother, oh, for sure. She asked if I wanted more pho. I said, oh, for sure. I took some to go. I said, for later. I'm a wordsmith, Benjamin.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, that is awesome. God bless them.
They're in Vietnam. I think they're going over to South Korea at some point. They're bopping around, Josh. They're bopping around. They're having a great time. And
wow.
They're
I love
so
it.
adventurous, so adventurous.
I was telling you're wonderful. I got to, when I was in the city last week with you and the beautiful Maddie, your wonderful sister who came and visited us at the end of our recording session. I said, these parents of yours, who's luckier than them? Two beautiful kids, married, one with a gorgeous baby, BH, more babies to come. And, look at these people. They're in Asia. They're living. She said, you better believe it.
And let me tell you, it's the same thing for my sister. Like, we see a picture of them happy over there, and we're just like, there's nothing better in the whole world.
For sure.
Nothing better. If they are occupied and happy, that's when I'm at my happiest. No question. And it does make me realize, which I think is just normal for everyone, I think with parents when you're in your 30s, you worry for sure. Are they happy? Are they having fun? What are they doing today? They work, but still, are they bored? Are they fulfilled? And when they do things like this, I'm like, oh, they're really getting everything that they want out of life.
Right.
They're seeing things that bucket list items being checked off. And it's just awesome. It's just awesome. He's like, you gotta come to Ho Chi Minh City. I'm like, there's so many places that I need to see before Ho Chi Minh City, but I'll definitely throw it on the list.
Like where?
I'll throw it on the list.
Where do you have to go before Ho Chi Minh?
I think I need to go to Japan. I would love to go and see Japan. I just feel like I am Japanese. I can't explain it. I'm Japanese. There's no explanation necessary. I'm Japanese.
Arigato.
Arigato, Josh. Arigato.
I'm in this funny place that usually I think people in their late 40s, 50s deal with. But, I have my 3 kids and then I have an older parent and my mom who's 82 and, she needs some help as well. So I'm sort of like, I feel like I have 4 kids and
yeah.
And while it is a lot, it sure is a lot and stressful and you love them all and you just want to be able to do what's best for all of them and give them the time they need. I have a buddy who I call for counsel, sober guy. He's been in my life forever. And he's and he always reverts back to this. He goes, yeah, it's hard, but we have the tools, right? You have the tools to deal with it. And thus so you are responsible and you're going to deal with a lot of people. Your kids surely don't have the tools. They're not old enough yet, but then you deal with parents who get to a certain age where they lose the tools. Right. And it's while at times I'm 39 and I certainly can feel bad for myself if I'm being honest, where I'm just like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming. I'm reminded that this is what I'm here for. To take care of others takes care of you, if that makes sense.
Sure. It doesn't make it any easier. And I actually did also, I was reading through, we got so many great Moron Mails and even just whether it's reviews or just comments, people were saying that they loved during a recent episode, just sort of you talking about the fact that it's not all roses, that it's hard. Because I think a lot of people, everyone at one point or another on a varying degree will go through something similar. It's hard. And in some instances it's made harder, but it's hard. And they were just mentioning that it was relatable, Josh. So you're relatable. Josh, I feel like issuing an apology to a restaurant that we spoke about, Josh.
Okay.
And this is going to transition into my best bite of the week.
I'm ready.
A couple of weeks ago, and I stand by the fact that I think that some of the things are overrated and they're certainly overpriced. I said that this very, 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 very popular farm stand that makes food called Round Swamp Farms, very famous. I said everything was dreck and it's overrated. And let me tell you, I had.
You did?
Yeah.
But
I did.
Not on the pod.
I did.
No. When?
I think 3 weeks ago. I didn't say it as harshly.
Okay.
I didn't say it I'm definitely being drama. I'm being drama. I didn't say it as harshly. I said it a little bit on the pod and also on a Toast Patreon with Claudia and Jackie. I was reviewing it and I was like, I was really intense. I was like, this shit sucks. I had the greatest tomato mozzarella One could call it a caprese, and you're thinking to yourself, Ben, caprese. That's like such a basic sandwich.
Yeah.
It was about this thick, 90% overripe heirloom tomatoes.
Yuck.
I'm not even a tomato guy, Josh.
No one is.
Oh my God. This was with I think like a herb basil-y mayo, a thin slice of mozzarella cheese, some bread that soaked up the tomato juice. This was such an unbelievably delicious sandwich that is so different. So different. Like I've been seeing people, they've been making these. You see this sandwich, white bread, tomato, mayo. I couldn't possibly wrap my head around that being good. And after having this, it's like an overripe heirloom, well seasoned. Maybe I've been the one who's been crazy. So I wanted to issue an apology. That was fantastic. And I also separately wanted to say I had one of the greatest breakfast sandwiches I've ever had in my life at a place called Sag General in Sag Harbor. It was, you know, those like Japanese, I think they're Japanese, like big custardy, pillowy eggs.
Sure.
Big and thick. So it was this big, thick chives, cheddar cheese on a homemade biscuit. It was like, it blew my mind. It had to be at least 1,500 calories. So much butter. Once in a while, dessert, breakfast sandwich. Out of this world.
Wow. Good for you.
I just wanted to share.
Good for you.
You eat anything good recently?
I want to talk about my best bite of the week, but this lunch place that you dragged with your caprese sandwich, is this a mom and pop place or is this like a corporate restaurant? Because we got to be
Corporate.
careful. Okay,
Corporate,
good. Okay.
This is no mom and pop. This is like, which is the only reason, and I never do that. I never say that anything was bad, even if it was bad. I never say it.
Right.
But this place, and I definitely harped more on it on the Patreon because that's like a safe space to be mean versus the podcast where I was probably like a little bit like more reserved. And I was like, Round Swamp Farms, I'm comfortable saying this, is overrated because they are so successful. They're a monster. They're an institution. Okay? And I was wrong.
All right.
This sandwich was fucking bomb. And like, I get it.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Glad you could admit it.
I'm wrong.
I'm glad.
I'm wrong. Round Swamp Farm, not everything, but nowhere is everything going to be amazing. This sandwich is amazing.
Well, let me tell you about my recent trip to New York City. In New York City.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
I always thought it'd be funny if someone was like, in Newark, concrete jungle. And they're like, are you saying Newark? Like, yeah, where the airport is, Newark, New Jersey. Like, you think there's a song about Newark?
Yeah, there is about getting shot.
Yeah, beautiful Newark.
In Newark.
So I got to, I don't mean to brag, but I have a beautiful brand deal with the Great Planet Fitness coming up. And it was good. Yeah. Come on, my purple people, my purple warriors. Let's get
Big
out
perp.
there.
The perpetrators.
Big perp. And so I flew, so I knew I had that. And anytime I'm coming to New York, I take it as an opportunity to live pod with my beautiful Ben, which got 2 gorgeous episodes. One's
so good.
aired, one's coming out soon with the great Mark Normand. Gotta love him. So we're in the Flatiron District around 25th Street in Midtown. And I say to myself, it's noon. I don't got to shoot Planet Fitness till 3:30. And it's in Park Slope. That's where the gym was, where we were going to shoot it. I say.
Far, by the way. I just want to, for anyone other than Josh, far. Continue.
About, you need to cross a body of water. And it was about almost 7 miles.
The mileage isn't even the thing that's so crazy. Like if you told me, okay, I'm going to walk from lower Manhattan to upper Manhattan, that's 7 miles. But you're staying in the borough. You crossed a bridge.
Oh, did I? I think, I don't want to go to the gym while I'm in New York. I want to be amongst the people. So I decide at noon that I'm going to walk to Park Slope. Okay.
Yeah.
So I started at noon. We started huffing, podcast in, boom. Got a slice of pizza, boom, fueled up. right? And now I'm going. Now you have a choice.
Do you remember where you went? Where'd you go for the pizza? Was it any good?
It was actually really good. And I do want to give them a shout out because it was in Gramercy. Hold your darn horses, my boy.
In Gramercy. Where did you have pizza in Gramercy?
Lucia.
Cool.
It was cute.
Okay, great.
But I went light. That's all I had for the day. So I'm huffing this city. I'm going down the borough. Then it gives you a choice. You can go on the Manhattan Bridge or the Williamsburg Bridge. I go, Manhattan Bridge sounds great.
Wrong.
Very wrong choice. This bridge.
The Brooklyn Bridge, by the way, gorgeous and iconic. The Manhattan Bridge, oof.
It's just a real utility. You know what the Manhattan Bridge is? Just a bridge.
It's a utility bridge.
Not
That's
a landmark.
Great way to describe it.
It's no sightseeing. So like literally you're walking and a train comes within inches of you every 2 minutes. And all of a sudden you're like trying to meditate on your walk and all of a sudden you're it's like, oh my God. And then I told Ben I went over the Manhattan Bridge. He goes, people only go on the Manhattan Bridge to kill themselves.
They do. Nobody walks over the Manhattan Bridge without the intention of jumping off it. That's why you go on the Manhattan Bridge.
I went on the Manhattan Bridge. It was not stellar. So I show up at the beautiful Planet Fitness. Gorgeous. We have what a shoot. So then I get there around like 2:55. I have to be there at 3:30. I'm about 20,000 steps in, but I'm saturated in sweat. Okay. So then I decide that I'm going to go into a CVS because I don't want to get there 35 minutes early, just dripping sweat. So I'm like, I'll duck into this CVS. It was a really nice one where even the deodorant was behind glass. Like, oh my God.
That's them.
And I was just like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy the air conditioning. So I walk up and down the aisles, but I'm like, I still got 35 minutes. I could get a couple more steps. I'm doing laps around the aisles on loud ass calls with Ben. Ben's like, it was a 3-hour drive back to the Hamptons. So I stopped at a deli on my way. I'm like, we were having very different afternoons.
Literally, I forgot that I called you and told you that. On my drive back to the Hamptons from podcasting, I literally had like this Jewish intuition. It was like, you're near Ben's Deli. I looked right there, a Ben's Deli on my route. I went in, had a pastrami sandwich. It was pretty damn good. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Hims. Folks, the moment you notice something's off in the bedroom, it tends to stick with you. Most guys sit on it longer than they should, but Hims makes it simple to actually do something about it with real treatment options 100% online. Hims connects you with licensed healthcare providers online, giving you simple access to legitimate ED treatment options from home. No awkward appointments, no pharmacy lines. Just complete a simple online intake and a provider will review your information to determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. That includes sildenafil, also known as generic for Viagra. Available through Hims at 95%, up to 95%. What a deal. Less than the brand name version. And if that option isn't right for you, there are additional treatment options available, so you can find what works best for your body. It's straightforward, transparent, and designed to make getting care feel easy. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, and more, visit Hims, HIMS.com/goodguys. That's Hims, HIMS.com/goodguys. Hims.com/goodguys. Not available in all 50 states. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Sildenafil is the generic version of Viagra. Viagra is a registered trademark of Viatrust Specialty LLC. Hims is not affiliated with or endorsed by Viatrust. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Wayfair. Folks, I love Wayfair because Wayfair has exactly what you need at a price that you probably didn't think that you could get it for, but also quality that you never expected. Let me tell you, high quality items at the right price, that's the right way to be my friend. If you offer me great quality products at the right price, me and you are friends, which means me and you, Wayfair, we're friends. I was designing a home office, and let me tell you, ooh, baby, I got some gorgeous things on Wayfair. This chair that I thought was going to be way out of my price range, oh, I got it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, one of those like soft chairs that isn't too soft, but also reclines, but doesn't recline too much? That's what I got. And let me tell you, yeah, it sounds confusing, but it's an absolutely fantastic chair. And let me tell you, the quality through the roof, the value through the roof. And that, folks, is exactly what you can expect on Wayfair. Through the roof quality and through the roof value. And the real proof is that more than 20 million verified 5-star reviews from real shoppers are all available for you to read. Go check them out. 20 million verified 5-star reviews. I mean, if there are 20 million people giving them 5 stars, if 20 million people give this podcast 5 stars, it would be the biggest podcast in the universe. So yeah, that's pretty big. Join Wayfair Rewards today and get 5% back on every purchase and start saving on your next home upgrade. Head to wayfair.com to shop all things home. That's Wayfair, WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. That was hot.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
We have the Great Planet Fitness shoot coming to you soon. 2 hours, gorgeous. 5:30 we finish. And of course, as we know, last week, Ben, like the macher he is, got me a reservation at Peter Luger's Steakhouse.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
Well, first I go, all right, I literally, on my app, it goes, it's a 1 hour walk. Because now I'm all in on steps. I'm like, I'm going to break a record for myself. So 1 hour walk from Park Slope to Williamsburg, where the Peter Luger's is. I go, I can make it in 45 minutes. The reservation's at 6:15. So now I'm not at a walk, I'm at a gallop. Okay? Now I'm galloping through Fort Greene, through Canarsie. I'm galloping and I'm rolling calls. And at one point, I kid you not.
Do you know how confused so many people were watching you run through Canarsie? Like, you're not like... Like, what were you wearing? You weren't in athletic clothing, were you? You probably had a backpack and and jeans.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I was running in these black jeans, these black Theory jeans, these shoes.
You're probably like, is that Josh Peck running in a backpack and jeans in Canarsie?
Yep, that's me.
Yep.
And I put on a workout shirt because I didn't want to saturate my shirt that I had on for the pod. And so I'm galloping through these streets. Then a wonderful, like, it was literally at a movie, like a 85-year-old lovely Puerto Rican lady who's pushing her groceries up the hill is like, could you help me? And I was like, lady, I'm getting steps. But I literally... Now we're going to
my phone can't register that I'm pushing you uphill. It doesn't count. It's the same step.
I almost said, ma'am, can I put you on my shoulders and I'll just run you up this hill? So now I'm like pushing her groceries in her push cart with her holding onto my arm, and I'm like, this is gonna cut into my time. And I'm getting it up, and like then I'm trying to have small talk with this nice lady, and I can see her groceries. So she actually got some rugula. So I was like, "Ooh, I love these, Jewish pastry. I love rugula. Like, it's so good." And she looked at me like, "I'm not giving you one." I was like, honey, I don't want you fucking store-bought rugula. Okay?
You did, by the way, please.
I wouldn't have said no.
This is hysterical. I didn't want it anyway. I just wanted to remark on it.
Yeah, it's small talk. You slowed me down. At least we could have a nice exchange. So she then is like, okay, you're good. I'm up the hill now. And I said, all right, dear, thank you so much. So then, oh, dude, I was sprinting down. I'm running by the Navy shipyard, like, while also people are like, can we take a picture with you? I was like, yeah, but you got to walk with me. So they're like bouncing, taking selfies with me. Like, so I get to beautiful Peter Luger's. I sit down. Here's the order: Caesar salad, 2 onion rolls, a slab of bacon. Sorry, Ben.
It's okay. They're thick cut. It's gorgeous looking.
Steak for one. Okay. He said,
Mm.
you got to get a medium rare. I go, I really want it medium well, but okay.
You have to. You have to.
I did what he told me. And then I immediately took all of the super rare parts and put them on the hot plate to cook more. And then cream spinach and a big piece of apple strudel with a giant side of whipped
Oh my
cream.
God. Oh my
Schlag
God. Okay.
right on it, babe.
Okay, we have to start. Did you try their sauce on that Caesar?
Of course. On
And
everything.
do you agree that this is serious business?
This is it.
This is it. Okay. The onion roll, top notch. I also dunk the onion roll. I like to split the onion roll, put a pat of butter on one side, and then dip it into the Luger's sauce. You went steak. How good? How good
Beyond, no one
was the
has a better
fillet side
steak.
of that steak?
I don't think anyone has a better steak.
But you understood what I was saying, right? The fillet side is insanity. And then the
Mhm.
strip, it's good. No question. But the fillet side, there's nothing better.
It's an amazing meal. It lives up to the hype. I actually, my only interesting suggestion might be that I would love to see the onion bread is so good because it's familiar and it tastes like it's from like
Yes.
the bakeries that we grew up with. I would love to see their version of like an onion roll that was like a little more artisan. Not that they have any interest in that, because after 120 plus years, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I don't know. I think they could level up that onion roll. Just a small thought.
I don't disagree with you. I think that they are so focused on steaks, everything else is just gravy. That freaking steak and the way that they do it, they serve you a boiling hot plate that's doused in butter. That is just the meat is still sizzling. I think the oven, they use a pizza oven. So it goes up to like 800 degrees.
Whoa.
And it's this like quick sear that makes it so caramelized. I don't even know how long they cook the steak for. I feel like it must be like a minute per side.
Probably.
Like something like that. Oh, wow. That's a day. What a day.
And then I finish and I go, well, I'm right by the Williamsburg Bridge.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
You walked back over the bridge?
I walked to the entrance of the Holland Tunnel on the west side of
Oh my God. I mean, you must have lost you had a huge Luger's meal and you probably lost a couple pounds that day.
That's how you get 40,000 steps in a day, champ. And I literally laid in my Newark Airport hotel, and when I tell you the thighs had rubbed. Yeah, my thighs
course.
rubbed. And there was some chafe. There was there was a bit of irritation, but it was worth it. It was like a trophy, a skin trophy, the best kind.
Skin trophy. And what time did you have to wake up the next day?
5 a.m.
So how much sleep did you get?
I got about 5 hours, and I went, it was work. So I went business class, and there's nothing better. We can get on that plane. I slept for 5 hours.
Yeah, you conked out, because I was going to say, after a day of walking like that, without the walk, if I have Peter Luger's, I need 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Recover.
So that type of meal plus walking over to a different borough twice, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I
only would have been better
would have
if you were
expected
there.
that you would have needed it. Yeah. Oh, that would have been fantastic. Oh,
Is there anything topical we should talk about? I mean, what's going on with Perez Hilton is heartbreaking and horrible. I feel so terrible for him and his family.
we can talk about, like, if you have more information. I don't have the full. I saw the headline, but if you have the full story, we could definitely talk about that. And at least from what I've seen, I definitely have opinions.
I mean, from what I've seen, unfortunately, it seems like he had a mental break on a live stream and appeared to really self-harm himself. And then, people who were watching the stream called the police, and they
like self-harm in like how? Like in what sense?
cutting all over his body.
Oh man.
It was horrible.
That's
Really
terrible.
horrible thing. So
That's terrible.
they thank God he's in the hospital. You know, he's got kids and a family, and it's just like, oh, when you see it so public like that, it's clearly such a cry for help, you know?
Of course. And this is like a perfect example of, because I saw a lot of the comments, it's like, even if you didn't like someone, hypothetically, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like a blanket, like, you should be able to differentiate between, I like this person, I still feel bad for them, or I like this person, I feel bad for them, I don't like this person, I still feel bad for them.
Right.
Like, I feel like we've like sort of like gotten into a climate where if you don't like someone, you don't wish them well anymore, you know? And so I saw a lot of comments which were just like, look at his line of work, he deserved it. It's like, are you out of your mind? Like, this is like a person who, as you said, has a family, and it's terrible. And I certainly wish him a speedy recovery. It's just, that's, to your point, like a true cry for help. To do it online like that, it means that you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
God willing, he's okay. And I have, let's see, is there anything else? Other stories that we, now that we're so on top of things, we really.
Yeah, we're topical, which is why we spoke about who's eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
And
no, it's looking great for us.
And Ho Chi Minh City. And yeah, we're topical because look, sometimes we'll be more topical than others. I don't know. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Momentous. Folks, you know we love Momentous here at the Good Guys Podcast, specifically their creatine. Creatine is one of the most researched and effective supplements available. But as the category has exploded, most brands have focused on flavors, formats, and marketing instead of actually making the creatine itself better. That's why Momentous created Signature Spec Creatine, their most advanced creatine ever, setting a new standard for creatine quality. That's what Momentous is always doing. Momentous is always raising the bar, setting the standard. Momentous Signature Spec Creatine is one of the only creatines to be manufactured in a pharmaceutical facility using reverse osmosis water purification and verified through an expanded 6-stage testing process with 4 independent agencies. And that means Momentous Creatine delivers 10 times fewer impurities, 2 to 5 times tighter heavy metal limits, and PFAS and microplastic screening. If you want to try creatine, I'm on creatine, my dad's on creatine, we get it from Momentous, then you're going to want to do it. I've been taking it for a while. I find that it gives me a little bit of pep in my step. It gives me less brain fog, a little bit of clarity. Folks, if you want to try Momentous Signature Spec Creatine, head to livemomentous.com and use code GOODGUYS for up to 35% off your entire first order. That's livemomentous, LIVEMOMENTOUS.com, promo code GOODGUYS for up to 35% off. Livemomentous.com, promo code GOODGUYS. Yee doggy, this episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at, you guessed it, Cowboy Colostrum. Folks, it's the dead of summer. It's hot. Actually, it's been pretty mild in New York, but let me tell you, it's hot today. And if you want to feel confident, less bloated, and energized for the rest of this summer, you have to check out Cowboy Colostrum. Because, folks, it starts with your gut. I thought that being bloated every day was normal. Let me tell you, it's not. Once you fix your gut, everything changes. Taking Cowboy Colostrum for your gut is exactly what your gut is asking for. It's going to shock you. You're going to see noticeably thicker, fuller hair. You're going to see skin that's clear as day. And you're going to notice that you're not so bloated after every freaking meal. Good digestion, skin clarity, hair growth, Cowboy Colostrum supports all of that. And they just launched their most indulgent flavor yet. We're talking cookies and cream. Mixed with milk, it tastes like a nostalgic cookies and cream milkshake. But it's the same whole, unstripped colostrum, no fillers or shortcuts. It's exactly what you want. It's going to make you feel better, and it's mighty tasty. Try the new cookies and cream flavor for yourself. For a limited time, our listeners get 25% off their entire order. Just head to www.cowboycolostrum.com/goodguys and use code GOODGUYS at checkout. That's 25%. What a great deal. Off when you use code GOODGUYS at www.cowboycolostrum.com/goodguys. That's cowboy, COLOSTRUM.com/goodguys. You want to do a little moron mail, or you have a good story?
I have a couple weird stories. So NYC,
All right, let's do that.
From the New York Post, NYC ranked most romantic U.S. city despite shaky reputation for singles, while a surprising Deep South city cracks the top 5. That's right. Even though it gets the occasional gust of Canadian wildfire smoke, New York has still been crowned the #1 city for romance. But locals recently deemed it a place where singles are most likely to die alone. Wow. Yikes.
What an insane juxtaposition. I believe the latter for sure. That
Okay.
it's the place where singles die alone. I do not believe that it's the most romantic place in the world. That's just not true. Like, at all. At all. You can say so many things about New York. You could say that it's like the quintessential Christmas, Josh, out of a movie. Yeah, you could say, right?
Sure.
You could say the most fun things to possibly do. Catch a show, go to the best, you could say the best restaurants. The most romantic city in the world, there's no way. Right? Did they say world or in the U.S.?
No, I think in the U.S., but New York's pretty damn romantic. I mean,
Is it more romantic than, I don't know, I just feel like, at least for me, like, romance is really a body of water. Like, if I am looking at a beautiful body of water,
surrounded by it. You don't
Yeah,
find
that's
the
it. It's,
East River whimsical.
it's disgusting. Like, sure, you could like concoct this in your brain. Oh, what's gonna be the most romantic city in the world? We're gonna take a horse and carriage ride. And you get there, and the fucking guy driving it has been beating the shit out of his horse. Okay, like, and he's like yelling at everyone. And you get off, and you stepped in the horse's shit. Like, sure, it could be romantic in your dreams. Oh, you're going to go to the most beautiful restaurant. You're going to leave, and a cab is going to splash you. It's too dirty to be the most romantic. By the way, probably in Los Angeles. I'm sure that not Los Angeles, somewhere in California has to be the most romantic. Wine country?
Yeah.
Isn't that Sonoma?
But it's not, they're not like a city. We're asking for cities here. Ben's like, you want romantic? West Palm Beach.
Yeah, by the way.
Ever been?
Yeah, or the Keys.
But
Or maybe.
But these are not cities. Here, I'll tell you the other cities.
Yeah, by the way, tell me a city.
Number 2, Nashville.
No, that's not romantic. Who wrote this list? That's where you get drunk and you have fun. That's not romance.
I don't know. Number 3, Austin.
What? Austin? This list is horrific.
Number 4, Chicago.
How? The
And-
Bean?
Number 5, you ready? You ready for this?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Jacksonville. Beautiful Jacksonville. And with 18 with
Wait, hang on. At first I thought you said Jackson Hole. Jacksonville, Florida
yeah.
is the 5th most romantic city in the U.S.?
Yes, you Grinch.
Ew!
You're a Scrooge.
No, whoever wrote this fucking list has properties in these places and they're trying to increase the value or like rent out their Airbnb. Jacksonville, I've been, okay? On one end, you have an underappreciated beach, and on the other, it is just mobile homes, okay? So I don't like, what are you even talking about? Austin?
What?
Austin's like where all these like rejects from New York and California go to be entrepreneurial. That's romance. You'll never see your husband again.
You never had a candlelit dinner in a double wide?
By the way, that sounds romantic to me, but then you pop out and you see nothing. How about the double wide in Montana?
Well,
Josh.
It says it has lovely waterfront restaurants, outdoor spaces, stunning coastlines, and sunset cruises.
They were paid by these places, Josh. This is a terrible list. I'm offended, and the rest of the country deserves better, Josh.
Well,
They deserve better.
all I have to say is, and again, in the New York Post, Salad and Go files for bankruptcy and chooses to close all locations permanently. You had me at Salad and Go.
What the fuck is Salad and Go?
That's right.
I've never even heard of it.
That wasn't ever gonna. It salad and went.
It's a horrible name. Salad and Go.
I'm sorry for Salad and Go. I wish I could have tried it, but I also believe that a fast food salad place just isn't going to scratch the itch of most Americans.
Not like when you already have, like, it won't scratch the itch, and then you have a Chopped, which scratched the itch. You have a Just Salad, which scratched the itch. How many itches of this non-itchy thing can we scratch?
Fair enough. Well,
it's been scratched. Salad and Go, especially now, Josh, with people afraid of lettuce.
Totally.
What's more American than that we're afraid of lettuce?
Speaking of itchy, there was an entire theater evacuated during Spider-Man screening due to moviegoers' uncontrollable bout of rotten flatulence. Not even their spidey sense could have prevented this odoriferous attack.
That's good work.
It was a Spider-Man screening in Cartagena, Colombia, was evacuated after one of the audience members suffered from an extreme fart attack.
Where is the Post has people on the ground in movie theaters in Colombia?
Yeah, they're committed to journalism, okay?
Is they're paid by the tourism board of New York, Austin, fucking Jacksonville? I'm cracking up. Those are so good.
This episode is brought to you by Starbucks.
Josh, I know I say this all the time. I'm fair weather Sally. I know. And by the way, I just made that up, fair weather Sally.
I like that.
But this, Josh, this is the drink of the summer. It's my new favorite drink. It's the blended pink energy drink from Starbucks. And let me tell you, it is refreshing. It is creamy. It is delicious. It's everything you need.
It's so funny you bring up the Starbucks blended pink energy drink when I'm enjoying right now. Watch for the sip.
Oh.
Is this ASMR? Did you hear the after? I didn't put that on at all. And I've gone to 15 years of acting class. You'd think I'd be further in my career. I digress. But this is so fruity. It's so refreshing. And you know what else is great? It's got a little boost of energy for on-the-go dads like us. Or if you're just on the go.
We could always use a little boost of energy. And let me tell you, with flavors of sweet strawberry and acai, I like my pronunciation of that. None of that acai crap. Acai are blended with real pieces of strawberry, coconut milk, and ice. Josh, even your vegan wife can enjoy this.
I love everything about this. And it's giving summer. I feel like I'm not in a podcast studio right now. I feel like I'm at a pool. I just put in an order. You ready for the order? I ordered a Caesar salad with grilled shrimp and a side of fries because I deserve it.
Oh my God. And don't forget your blended pink energy drink from Starbucks, folks. If you're looking to switch up your order, this blended pink energy drink is it. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. It's a 10 out of 10.
Order it on the app. The Starbucks blended pink energy drink. It's the drink of the summer.
This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Talkspace. Folks, Talkspace is the #1 rated online therapy, bringing you professional support from licensed therapists and psychologists that you can access anywhere, anytime. Folks, if I needed something like this, this is where I would go because, folks, we should be taking care of our mental health. Okay, the world may feel uncertain and out of control at times, but one thing you do have control over is taking care of your mental health. Talkspace makes that easy to start. We're talking better mental health leads to better health overall. Folks, it's not just your physical body, it's also your mental well-being, okay? If I see you and you're out of sorts, I'm going to tell you need to talk to somebody on Talkspace. And Talkspace is a great place for you to build confidence and skills. Their therapists not only listen to you, they provide valuable techniques to manage stress or conflict in your life, helping improve your coping skills and self-awareness. And folks, better communication, remember, leads to better relationships. Life is about how you are in your relationship with one another, and communication is key. Talkspace can help you identify obstacles and create new, meaningful connections. And as a listener of our podcast, you'll get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace, TalkSpace.com, and enter the promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80 to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com and enter the promo code SPACE80.
Do we have a moron mail quickly?
Yeah, let's do a moron mail. And folks, goodguyspodcast1@gmail.com. You've been writing in and they have been off the charts. They've been great. This was a good one. How to get over husband's cute young assistant, Josh.
Ooh.
Hi, good guys. Huge moron here. Okay, so my husband and I have a great marriage, especially considering we have 3 young kids. Youngest is less than a year old. We're closer to 40, but I feel like I'm getting back in my groove after postpartum. For the last year, my husband works with a cute assistant in her 20s. He didn't hire her, but they work together every day. I'm having a really hard time knowing he spends 5 days a week, 8 to 9 hours a day with a young single female. I do trust him, but it feels like spending so much time with someone is a very slippery slope. Maybe first you have coffee together, then lunch, then you have inside jokes, then God knows what. He knows I have an issue with this. We've discussed many times. In my bad moments, I've told him I feel like it's totally implausible that they didn't have some kind of cutesy relationship. He's been very open and understanding, but I still spiral constantly. How do I get over this? I've never met her. Would that help or make it worse? Should my husband have me come for lunch at work one day so I can at least put a face to this name and maybe get a sense of the vibe? I feel like contriving an after-work thing would be awkward, as it's not the type of work environment where people socialize after work, thank God. You guys are amazing husbands and dads. Please help. Thanks. I mean, I'm currently on season 3 rewatching Mad Men, and let me tell you, he's fucking her. Okay? It just is what it is. A cutesy 20s assistant single, it's a problem. I think it's a problem. I do. I think that it's not fair to the assistant. It's not. She didn't do anything wrong, I'm sure. But I do think that the term work husband, work wife, 8 to 9 hours a day, a cute 20-something assistant who's single, especially because it's clear that she doesn't trust her husband, Josh. She wouldn't be feeling this way if she trusted her husband. If you, for example, Paige trusts you, Claudia trusts me, I don't think that we would have this same reaction from either of them because they trust us. But this to me is a very insecure email coming from a place of distrust. And I have to assume that either he's given her a reason not to trust her in the past or she's neurotic. But regardless, this just isn't going to work. And I'm sorry to that 20-something assistant who is being caught in the crossfire.
But isn't there, like, she said in her letter that she's coming out of postpartum, she's getting her groove back. Like, maybe their intimacy has been lacking. And if they work on rebuilding that and they're very secure in that world, she'll feel more secure with him out. Because I think one makes the other worse. If it's not great at home with your intimacy, it feels like there are so many more threats.
I agree with that as well. This is loaded for sure. But I do think that it's, I could see it on both sides too now. Like asking, it's really not fair to this assistant. We don't know enough. And it's not fair to the assistant. It's not her fault. She shouldn't not advance in her career because she's good looking and single. That's who you're supposed to be in your 20s. If you're not good looking and single in your 20s, you're never going to be good looking and single. So I don't know, Josh. I'm torn. The way that she wrote it, though, makes me think that she doesn't trust her husband, and there's a reason why.
How are you with, I don't think it's a bad idea if he invites his wife to lunch and they meet and there's FaceTime with the wife. Like, I'm this way whenever I'm around or with, like, hot women, I offer up immediately. I'm like, well, my wife, like, I just immediately make it known. I have a wife, and I'm not interested in you, and, like, and I'm also saying it to be like, I'm safe, guys. Like, clearly there are some men who have wives and it doesn't matter. They're still dogs, but I am not that guy. I'm like, I have a wife. I'm safe. Like, all good.
Yeah.
Not interested.
I do think that there's the fact that we're going to unpack this even more. The fact that she is jealous of a girl. By the way, how does she know that she's cute if she's never seen her?
Well.
Did he say
true.
that she was cute?
Wow.
That fucking dog?
Right.
Is that why she feels so insecure? Because he riled her up and told her that he has a cute single assistant? How would she know that she's single and cute if she's never seen her or talked to her?
Could be. Sure could be.
Or is she snooping? Did she look her up? Did she find her? And then she actually does know what she looks like.
She's snooped.
Someone's lying. Okay? We don't have this full picture.
No,
We don't have it. We don't have the full picture. So I wish you luck. Go to lunch with the girl. Don't go to lunch with the girl. It is what it is.
And make sure you don't pay either. Charge it to his company.
Definitely.
Right?
What are you, a sap?
This guy sounds like he sucks. I'm on her side.
I'm on her side too. I think he sucks.
Yeah.
I think he came home and he said that he is a cute assistant. She sounds like a stay-at-home mom. He's taunting her, and this is fucked up.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And if they're hooking up, we want to hear about it. Please send us a follow-up, but I hope they're not.
We want to hear about it, and yes, we hope that they're not.
Should we get to What Are You Nuts?
We should. I have a great one, too. Our What Are You Nuts moment of the week is our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever sticking in your craw. Josh, I went to the tire shop last week, and this isn't my What Are You Nuts. I got ripped off. They charged me $700 for a new tire. I do think that it's just because I have a nice car. That's what I've heard. And when you have a nice car, everything is expensive. Remember we spoke about when I had that Range Rover, the mirror was like $5,000 to replace? Disgusting. Disgusting. That's not my What Are You Nuts. Even though I was ripped off, I know that I was ripped off. I went to the bathroom, Josh, in the tire shop, okay? This is a place where you have patrons come, but you also have, it's mechanics. It's mechanic land. You're in a tire shop. Josh, the floor of the bathroom was black carpet.
Wow.
And it was so unbelievably vile. The fact that it's black, it's like you can't even see all of the piss that's sitting in that carpet because it's a tire shop. Guys are pissing all day and they're missing all day. You can't see where you clean it up. You can't ever clean the floors.
Yucky.
The ultimate What Are You Nuts? I was like, this is so gross. So gross. You ever seen anything like that? Black, let alone, first of all, carpet in the bathroom. Nuts.
No.
Black carpet in the tire shop bathroom? Oof. Ultimate What Are You Nuts?
My What Are You Nuts moment of the week is as I was walking over the Williamsburg Bridge last week, a guy stopped me. He goes, yo, can we take a picture? And I go, yeah, of course. He goes, hey, people always say I look like you. You ever hear that?
Poor guy.
What are you, nuts? No random man on bicycle. No one has ever said, you look like this stranger I know. No. And by the way, we did kind of look alike.
That's good. It's nice that you kind of looked alike. Most of the time when people tell me that I look like them, I'm deeply offended.
Yeah.
Deeply.
Oh, yeah. No, it's never nice.
No, I don't look like your 400-pound cousin. Okay? I don't. You keep it to yourself. Okay? You and your fat family. Okay?
Does Ben not look like Herbert?
Keep it to yourself. I don't look like him. Okay? Oh, but don't keep it to yourself. This episode is 5 stars. Share it. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, especially Spotify. The video, Josh, it's through the roof. Beyond. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was looking back on one of them. Over 200,000 plays. People are watching it over there.
Sure are.
Keep watching it. This is the biggest podcast on Spotify. Don't sue me if that's not true. Mondays and Thursdays, folks, we will see you next time.